My children was abducted, okay? This is serious. My children was abducted by the state. Okay, so I speak truth and I spread God's word on social media as a content creator. I wake up the lost sheep, my people that are still asleep or don't know who they are as a so-called African American. So with doing so, I had got a lot of backlash and was being bullied on social media and saying that I'm a Bantu Israelite. On social media, I was getting bullied, and these people gang stalked me by, like the Illuminati behind the scene. They harassed me, gang stalked me, and they came up with a plan. My kid's father started working for the government, right? And at this point, our relationship took a totally turn. So a situation occurred that the police was called out to the house in 2023. And so when the police was called out, they told him to go get a restraining order. Mind you, I called the cops and they told me that the situation was, petty. Nobody's going to jail, but they went behind my back and told him to get a restraining order, to save his job, to protect him. And so with him doing so, things escalated. Like, it went from a restraining order to now I have these gang of police, like 15 police has come to the house, and like a couple of days later, and they serve me and say I have to get out less than an hour. I have to be out of the house. And I'm like, okay. So mind you, now I'm homeless. I'm on the streets. I have nowhere to go. I really don't have no family. And while I'm homeless, when they served me, it says that I have to appear to court for custody of my children. But mind you, I'm like, okay. And in the process of it now, I'm homeless. I had to use some of the funds now to, try to find a place to stay. So my phone was off during the Zoom meeting. Not thinking of it, I thought that, I'll just reschedule the Zoom meeting. These people come where I'm at, and they serve me with another paper saying that you lost full custody of your children. I lost full custody of my children. This was in late 2023. Full custody. Now, anybody know as a parent, they have been weaponizing the system, using the system to destroy Black families. We have been attacked, and to destroy the Black youth, okay? They took my children away from me, gave the father, granted him full custody, stating that I'm only able to see my children, okay? I'm a real mother. I teach my children their real history. I never hid it to them. I told them that they are kings and prince and princesses of this world, okay? I teach them their real history. I didn't have them in a system. They're not systematic kids. I was homeschooling them. That's why I was being attacked, okay? I never hid their identity from them. And as a mother, I nurture my children, okay? I nurtured my children. I love my children. I show them love, okay? And any parent knows that a mother is necessary. A mother cannot be replaced. And these people took full custody of my children. They would not let me see my children, okay? They said that I can see them for 4 hours out of a week, supervised by somebody, some uncle that they have, which is on the dad's side. So this was a personal agenda that they had against me, because you cannot deny a mother. They took away my rights as a mother, okay? And deny my kids their freedom to see me. And this was in 2023. They have been harassing me since then. So fast forward to 2024. The dad works with them. They're using that to my kids as pawns. As long as I do what they say, he will let me see the kids. If not, he'll take them from me. You have to get a job. In the system, get a job, get this. Okay, there's a lot going on. There's inflation. This is a personal agenda. So they attacked my finances. They blacklisted me, blackballed me for speaking truth, okay? And spreading God's word and saying that I am a Bantu Israelite, okay? So they tried to defame my character and put me in situations where I will act other than who I say that I am as a prophetess. And so fast forward to now they're trying to pin a kidnap charge on me because I had got caught being around my children. So they're trying to lock me up and give me years for that. Okay. I left out a part. They also, he said that I was on drugs, which was false. These people never drug tested me since 2023 up until this point. They never drug tested me. They just wanted me to take all these psychological classes and stuff, like a bunch of BS, trying to get in my mind, my brain, okay? Because of a post that I put on social media about me seeing Christ, okay? They're trying to paint me out to be crazy because I'm saying that I'm an Israelite woman. I gotta be crazy. So, like I said, they're trying to pin a kidnap charge on me, saying that I kidnapped my children. Now they took away, they abducted my children because I'm a mother. I birthed my children. They took away my birthrights as a mother. They saying that I can't even talk to my children on the phone. I can't talk to my children on the phone. I cannot be around my children as a mother. No contact at all. Mind you, they still have not done a drug test. Okay, that's how you know it's an inside job. They still haven't done a drug test to this day. And they still will not let me see my children. So they abducted my children. They snatched my children away from me. There was no farewell, goodbye, no nothing. They tried to humiliate me and put it all over the news. And the reports was faulty. If they really cared about my children, they didn't even bring up the fact that my children was left at home alone by themselves. Okay, they did not even bring that up. Okay, they're trying to weaponize the system to take down innocent black, so-called black Americans. Okay, anybody that's speaking truth or anybody that's still real or comfortable with who they is as a human being, they're trying to weaponize the system. Okay, so it's time for justice. Okay, spread this message because this is not lawfully right. This is what's wrong with America. Okay, this been going on past the Jim Crow laws, like since Jim Crow up until now, and this ends with me. They have been using the system to take down our people. Okay, it's time to fight against the system and fight for justice, for the injustice, fight for what's right. They are hurting us. So we're losing so many of our youth and our young kids to the system. Okay, and if you're a mother or a father that has had your kids taken away from you, fight for what's right. Okay, this is the time now. We will take down the government. This will starts with us. This will ends with us, because when they touch my children, that's it. Fight for justice, for the injustice. Okay. And if this has happened to you, if you have had your children taken away from you by the system, okay, for no reason, then my condolence, let's stand together, let's get together, okay, because this is not right, and we're not fighting alone. The Most High is here, okay? It's time for us to stand up, okay? We can, and with me, it will, okay? The system will change with me, okay? I'm gonna be the one to bring God back. For those of you atheists and don't believe, you will believe this year.